how would I explain it to a fourth grader? I would say to a fourth grader, there are two things you can own. One of the things only goes down in value. One of the things only goes up in value. Which of the two do you want to own? And I would expect the fourth grader to say, I would want to own the thing that goes up, not down. And then I would say, good, that's correct. How much of the thing would you want to own that only goes up? And I would expect the fourth grader to say, as much as I can. And I would say, you're hired. You're Michael Saylor. Because that's all he's doing. That's all he's doing.
Welcome back to the channel. Aaron from the Bitcoin Bros here. That was Jack Mallers telling you why MicroStrategy is the thing to invest in, because Saylor is selling the thing that goes down and he's buying the thing that goes up. It's very simple. A fourth grader could understand it. Obviously, we know MicroStrategy. People that watch this channel, they know that MicroStrategy, what they do is a little bit more complex than that. But it's the basic concept of Bitcoin is going to go up. But anyways, go ahead and like and subscribe. We have new Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, crypto content coming out every single day. And I want to talk a little bit about price here. A lot of people in the comment section over our past couple of videos have been freaking out about the 353 price. MicroStrategy is down big from the peak that it hit a couple of days ago at 530. This thing is very volatile. And this is a feature, not a bug, guys. You should be happy when MicroStrategy goes down. You don't want this thing to run off to the moon, so you have to buy at higher prices. You have to have a long-term approach to investing in MicroStrategy versus hoping this thing's going to go to the moon over a month. Or if you're buying call options and you're hoping you're going to make 10,000% in 2 months or whatever you're trying to do in the short term, it's just probably not going to happen. You should be happy when the price goes down. There's more opportunity when the price goes down. Nobody wants to buy it when the price goes down. They get scared. And you should take advantage of that, because over the long term, I think MicroStrategy is just getting started. We'll be talking about some MicroStrategy news updates in today's video. Also some Bitcoin updates, looking at some charts. Definitely stay tuned for today's video. A lot of good information. But this is MooMoo here. We have an affiliate link for this in the comment section below. You can sign up with them. They're a newer brokerage, but they're actually really, really good. Been using them for a while now. Check them out. You can get some free stocks. That link will be in the description below. If you also are Patreon, check it out. If you join, really appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And thank you to everybody that has joined so far. Really appreciate every single one of you guys. But also just to talk about the volatility of what we've been seeing with MicroStrategy, what we see with Bitcoin. This is back during the bull market of 2020 to 2021. We saw Bitcoin over a couple of months from November to April. It went up 362% from around 10,000 all the way up to $63,000. That's where it peaked in April. But during this bull market here, Bitcoin was very volatile. You can see back here in November, it went from around 20K all the way down to around 16,000. That's a 17% move to the downside. And then if we spot pick another date here, if we see in December, it went from around 24K all the way down to around 22,000. That's a 10% move to the downside. Here in January, it went from 34K all the way to 27,000. To look at one more price here, we can see Bitcoin was at 42,000 and it went all the way down to 28K, a 30% move to the downside. I think you guys get the point. Bitcoin is very volatile, even in bull runs. But if you look at the trend, it's still going up over the long term, especially in a bull market. And you guys know MicroStrategy is even more volatile than Bitcoin. So when these prices come down, these are opportunities for the long term, guys. MicroStrategy is not going to make you rich in a week unless you get very, very lucky. But you should really be picking up when prices come down, and you shouldn't be scared. Nobody wants to buy things when they're going down, but everybody wants to buy them when they're going up. That's the opposite of what you want to do. Listen to Saylor. He says, I'm not selling. He's not selling Bitcoin. He's going to be buying more this week. And we can see this is what he's been doing since they've adopted the Bitcoin strategy. This is a chart from Ben Workman. Shout out to him. But this shows the Bitcoin per share and how it's gone up over the years. You can see it was down here all the way up 0.0004, and it has risen all the way up to 0.0016. This is the power of what MicroStrategy is doing. They're utilizing the ATMs, the convertible bond offerings, and they're buying more Bitcoin to increase the Bitcoin per share of a single share of MicroStrategy. That is super powerful. And you can see this is what Saylor talks about in this post here. When he talks about a BTC yield of 59.3%, he's talking about how much has this gone up over a year or year to date. How much more Bitcoin have we been able to accumulate for our shareholders? And that's exactly what he talks about when he talks about the BTC yield. Some people don't understand that, but he's talking about the number of Bitcoin each share can buy. And that's going to continue to go up as they utilize more of the ATM and more of the convertible debt. And then to update you guys here on the NASDAQ 100 tracker, MicroStrategy has dropped some spots here. It's currently at 56, market cap around $74 billion. The allocation, if the snapshot was taken right now, they would be getting around $900 million. So hopefully Bitcoin continues to be bullish through Wednesday and Thursday, and some buying on Friday. The stock market is closed on Thursday, but some buying on Friday. That's when the snapshot would be taken on Friday. So hopefully we can climb up the ranks here, and hopefully we don't fall out of the top 75, because if we fall out of that top 75, MicroStrategy actually might not be included in the QQQ. So that's something we have to watch out for on Friday. And this is actually really interesting here. They're most actively traded U.S. stocks. This is the trading volume for Tuesday, November 26th. And you can see here, MicroStrategy is number 3 with $16.94 billion of trading volume. That is crazy. I mean, it is trading up here with NVIDIA, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta. These are the biggest companies in the world. These are some of the biggest assets in the world, and MicroStrategy is trading up there with them in terms of volume. So put that in perspective. That may be forecasting where MicroStrategy could be going in the future. You know, something to think about there. And here's a chart here from the Quant Bros, but I thought this was actually really powerful. You can see the Bitcoin that was purchased in November. You can see they purchased 134,000 Bitcoin in November. This is MicroStrategy, right? And the total holdings they have now is 386,000 BTC. So just in the month of November alone, they picked up about a third of their total holdings. Think about that, guys. So just think about how powerful that is. As the price of Bitcoin goes up, as the volatility goes up, MicroStrategy is able to get a lot of capital to buy even more BTC. So it's interesting to see how high the total holdings will go up next year if Bitcoin continues to be bullish. As you know, we expect it. 4-year cycle plays out, Bitcoin goes above 100K. It's really going to be interesting to see how many Bitcoin MicroStrategy will obtain. And with just the purchases in November, the days of supply that MicroStrategy has taken off the market, around 300 days of supply. That's with 450 Bitcoin every single day. With the halving in 2028, it would have been 600 days of supply. So just a massive amount of Bitcoin getting taken off of the exchanges and put into basically cold storage. Saylor said he's never selling this, guys. And then to get into some quick Bitcoin news here, we can see Rumble announces Bitcoin treasury strategy. They're going to start with $20 million. Rumble is a competitor of YouTube. So a lot of people have gone over to Rumble. If some people get banned off of YouTube for saying certain things or for whatever reasons, and a lot of those people tend to go to Rumble. Rumble has a decent sized community. So it's good to see that, you know, Rumble is actually a proponent of Bitcoin. So, you know, maybe the Bitcoin bros need to go over there and start to post some of our videos there as well, because we haven't seen Google put Bitcoin on the balance sheet as of yet, but maybe we'll see that in the future. And then Brazil coming out with a bill that would potentially put some reserves on their balance sheet, up to 5% of international reserves going into Bitcoin. So Brazil taking a page out of what the United States is trying to do right now, what El Salvador has been doing, and putting some Bitcoin on the balance sheet. Really crazy to see there. And that's really all I had for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about MicroStrategy right now. Do you think we're going to go down lower? Do you think we're hitting a local bottom? What do you guys think about MicroStrategy, the price of Bitcoin right now? Are you buying more? Are you selling? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and really appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. Like and subscribe for more content. My name is Aaron from the Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.